Anthony, you conduct all over. You've conducted at the Metropolitan Opera in New York. You're off to England again for the English National Opera. And I want to ask you about that, as a matter of fact, because that is in English as opposed to Washington Concert Opera sings in the original language that the opera was written in. Is there a big difference in doing something like that, by the way?
Well, yeah, actually there is. Again, I think there is a place for doing opera in the vernacular. I mean, whatever country you're performing in, the language of that country, and also, of course, doing it in the original language as the composer and librettist intended. I love performing operas in the original languages because just the whole you can get to understand the musical style and the singing style so well through the language that it's written in. Italian opera is different to French opera, it's different to German. But at the same time, it's fantastic for people sometimes who haven't seen an opera before to be introduced to it, via their own language. So I think that's why English National Opera in London was set up. To actually make opera more accessible to people who don't know that much about it. It does feel very different. It was very interesting though, because the last time I was there I performed Lucia di Lammermoor, which is an Italian opera, but it's set in Scotland. And this time it was performed in English and set in Victorian Scotland, and it seemed to make perfect sense, because of that.